Ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor and privilege for me to be here with you in Atatürk Kültürmerkezi. I was asked by the organizers to speak a couple of words about the journey of the red pepper. Perhaps you know that in Hungary we have had a lot of food, vegetables, spices, and other things which came to my country from Turkey or from Turkish soil. So beside the red pepper, I would like to share a couple of information about with you all those things which came to my country from Turkey or from Turks inhabited area. So the red pepper is one of the most important components of the Hungarian cuisine. It has arrived to Hungary during the 16th century, and the first written source mentioned it in 1604. Since the red pepper was brought to Hungary by Turkish merchants, its first name was Turkish pepper. At first, the red pepper was used mostly by peasants as a spice for food, and Hungarian nobles used it only for decoration. The very first growing area was in the vicinity of Szeged, in the Great Hungarian Plain, today very close to the Hungarian-Serbian border, and later in the Kalocsa region on the left bank of the Danube River. Since the end of the 18th century, the red pepper has become more and more popular in Hungary and slowly has supplanted from our kitchen the previously popular spices like saffron, basil, ginger, and sage. Growing popularity of the red pepper was perhaps due to a Hungarian invention, grinding red pepper into powder. The peasant of the Great Plain realized that when added to red onions roasted in pork fat, the flavors and colors of the ground red pepper dissolve optimally. This is the so-called stew base that is still used in the preparation of a significant number of Hungarian dishes. This completely transformed the Hungarian cuisine. During the 19th century, even the middle class culinary art have created a dish flavored with red pepper. This is the chicken with sour cream and red pepper, which is very popular even today in the Hungarian cuisine. Since the 19th century, the red pepper has been used not only as a spice, but as a medicine as well. It has been observed that red pepper has had a very important component. It is capsaicin, which has anti-inflammatory and pain reliever effect. So the red pepper could also be used for medical purposes. The vitamin C content of fresh Hungarian red pepper is also very high, so its regular consumption has a health-preserving effect. In 1937, a Hungarian professor, Albert Szentgyörgyi, who extracted vitamin C from red pepper, received Nobel Prize in Physiology and Medicine. The famous Turkish traveler, Evliya Çelebi, who summarized the history of his travels between 1660 and 66 in 10 books. In the first book of his Seyahatname, shared his experience about Hungary and the Hungarian cuisine. In his book, he mentioned a lot of vegetables, fruits, and spices which arrived to Hungary due to the activity of the Turkish merchants. Beside the red pepper, these are paradise, broccoli, maize, eggplant, poppy seed, or fig, or apricot peach. Eggplant, for example, was called by Hungarians Turkish paradise. And maize's name in certain part of Hungary, even today, is Turkish wheat. Among sweets, gingerbread or honeycomb, and one of my favorite sweets is floating island. And Queen's cheese also entered our culture with Turkish help. As you may know, Hungarians love coffee very much, and coffee making is an integral part of the Hungarian culture. Frankly speaking, my wife always tells me that I can't open my eyes without a good cup of coffee in the morning. So all began with a Turkish merchant named Behram bringing coffee to Buddha in 1579, although the coffee drinking habit did not immediately take off among the local population. You can find that place even today, where the first coffee shop worked in Buddha. Its name is today Behram Coffee, and the address is Uriutsa 30. That street in Buddha played a very important role in our Hungarian-Turkish bilateral relations for decades, since in a building with the address Uri Street 45 worked the Turkish embassy until 1999. The picture that shows the Turkish influence in Hungarian cuisine is very colorful. The tastes of Turkish and Hungarian cuisine are very similar. Perhaps Turks eat lighter foods. This is mainly due to the climate, but it is certain that the Hungarian feels almost at home in Turkey, like me. Before I finish my presentation, let me tell you a couple of words about our bilateral relations. As it was mentioned previously, this year we organize Hungarian-Turkish Year of Culture. This means practically 2 series of programs: presentation of Turkish culture in Hungary and presentation of Hungarian culture in Turkey. We started this program on 18th of December last year in Budapest, and we will finish it the same day. This means 18th of December in Istanbul. This date, 18th of December, has been of a great importance in our bilateral relations. On that day, in 1923, we signed the Turkish-Hungarian Friendship Agreement. This was the very first agreement the young Turkish state signed with a foreign country. We are very proud of it, and which survived not only the Second World War, but the Cold War as well. 11 years ago, on that day, on 18th of December, we organized the first meeting of the high-level Strategic Cooperation Council, which since then has had 5 more meetings. The 6th meeting was held in Budapest on 18th of December last year. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope I could share with you detailed, maybe interesting information about the effects of the Turkish foods on Hungarian cuisine. And if you visit our capital, Budapest, please don't miss to drink a good cup of coffee in Behram Cafe. Thank you very much.